Welcome to Powerful or Pointless. Today we take a look at an absolutely legendary game, Grand Theft Auto 3. Now I used to love this game as I was growing up. I shouldn't have been playing it when I was as young as I was, but obviously, like a lot of us, I didn't care. But yeah, this was a great game on the PlayStation 2, and when I found out it was coming out on the iPhone, I got really excited. Now I didn't expect it to be exactly like it was on the PlayStation, but it turns out it's actually pretty much the same. You go through the same story and the same missions, which I think is pretty amazing. It really takes me back. So one thing I was worried about was the controls. And I don't really like the controls on the touchscreen for this kind of game where you're walking around. So I was a bit concerned about that, but they've done a great job here, and I'll show you why right now. So you can adjust the driving and the foot controls in really good ways. So you double tap on the button to change the size. You can make it small or big. And then you can move it around to make it easier to use. So if you don't want your thumbs to be right in the corners, you can move them along and things like that, which I think is absolutely brilliant. It really helps out. Let's put that back there. And then you double tap to get back out of that. So let's have a look at some actual gameplay. I mean, the radio stations and the cars are the same as well, which is amazing too. As I'm speaking of radio, I'll mention that I tried playing this. This is an iPhone 4S I'm playing it on. And I tried playing it with some music on in the background as well from the iPod. And it did lag a little bit. But if nothing in the background's running, then it runs really smoothly, not any problems, which is pretty amazing. So the controls are kind of what we're used to from other games. You can move around here. This is the jump button. Obviously you can move these around like I just showed you. That's the run button. That's a punch button. I don't know any cheats for this yet, but I will admit that when I played this back in the day, I never played it without any cheats, so I was always used to having guns and stuff. I've moved these up here. So let's see if you can find some familiar areas. If you used to play this game when you were younger and you stopped playing this kind of game, then it will really, really take you back. So you can't swim in this Grand Theft Auto. In the later ones you could, but in this one you actually die, which I'll show you now. Now this cost me £2.99, I think it was. It's £4.99 in America, so it's not expensive for what it is at all. I think it's well worth the money. No, it's locked. Let's see if we can get this. No. Let me in. Oh, dearie me. So that didn't work out so well for me. I love getting in these police cars though, but they're usually locked. Oh, there we go. This is a place I used to always come to get this car. It's one of the faster cars. This is pretty much what I used to do. Drive around, smash things up. So if you've never ever played Grand Theft Auto 3 before, then I highly recommend you download this. But if, like me, you used to play it when you were younger, then I recommend it even more. It really brings you back, and it really makes you appreciate the technology that we've got nowadays. You can play a game this good on your phone. Pretty amazing. So this definitely gets a powerful vote for me. Powerful! And it jumps straight into my top 5 games for this year. Check it out, Grand Theft Auto in the App Store.